off the crossbar. Goal! And Ryan flips off and goes in. Crystal left fielder down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
They've been doing a great job putting pressure on the Central clear as they haven't been able to get a clean offensive possession this whole game. He's looking for some room. Going to push that one up. And all the way, Creelman's going to take that. He's going to hold on to it. Pass up to Sveti, who finds Clothier as they're going to swing it around. And she doesn't have a shot there but she'll swing that back to Sventi at X. Going to look for the cut inside, but doesn't find anything. Another cut, can't find anything. She's going to take it herself, but it's going to get knocked away and out of bounds, but it's going to stay on this side of the field. Gets back to Sventi, who finds Montgomery. She has the first goal of the game, but passed it off. Montgomery again. Strong shot from her. Her second attempt of the game, but it falls just high of goal. Rancocas Valley's going to get another chance, though. Sventi's looking to push in. The pat again. Cut again high. That time it was number 32, Elena Corson, who caught the pass and passed it, or shot it. Now Sventi again. Might have to make something. Oh, no, it's swatted away. Strong play by Morgan Adams. As we're going to be scrum here, and there's going to be a call, but it's going the way of Central. Morgan Adams got it again. She's going to find number 12, Abby Lantos, who's pushing in. She is the top scorer on Central. She ranks pretty highly in the state in goals so far with 30. She's still got the ball at X. As Central's going to swing it around. Looking for a shot. Nope, we're not going to see a cut into Brandt. Now to Miller, who might try to make something happen herself, but she's got it pretty tightly. And the pass is dropped, but Ilervano is able to recover. Pass in. Almost had a lane, but got interrupted, and now Clothier is going to get it, and she might be pushing it. Nope, she's going to fall back and look for a clean pass. Pushing in. Miller's on her, but forced her to pass it. She's going to find a teammate. Downfield, it's Creelman, who is able to blow right past her defender, and looks like Rancocas Valley is going to set up for offense. Again, they're swinging around. We'll see who they try to find on the cut. That's a play they've went to a few times in this game. It's DeMarco. Now to Montgomery. She's going to push in herself. Blows right by. Pass up. Saved. First save by Marissa Bragg. Central is split time between Marissa Bragg and Casey Blates at goal, but Bragg's getting the start here. So she was able to find there. Now Morgan Adams is going to push up with it. Dangerous pass, and it's not going to work, but they're going to get bumped, so Devils are going to get an easy clear. Looks like Lucy Capone's going to have the ball. I was taking a minute to set up. Pass that off. Pushing it herself. She's got Sponzo at X. Now to Irviano. Pass up to Brandt. And they'll swing it around. Lantos now. Pass it again. Sponzo almost had a lane there, but couldn't find it. Irviano, is they going to keep swinging it back? Someone has to try to make a move. They're going to try to run a play here. A little bit of a screen by Brandt. Might have the open lane. Push in. High. But Central's going to get another attempt. They're swinging around again. And Brandt running in isolation. Nope, they're going to be help defense coming immediately. But pushing in is Ilervano. Almost. But a very nice play by the Rancocas Valley goalie. Patricia Miller with a strong save. We're going to see some pressure on her. And there was a bit of contact there. So Rancocas Valley's going to get the ball right back. Harley Seals got it. Find some room. Pass out. But intercepted. Can't come down on that as Clothier grabs it. Haley Joyce has a lane. No, she opts not to go for the shot. And they're going to go swinging around. You see a little bit of off-ball movement at the top of the key. And we're going to see a push in. No. Almost got the pass off to Montgomery. And she's caught going over. Looks to be an offsides as Central's going to get the turnover. And Brandt picks it up as play's going to resume again. Brandt's just going to take it herself, not looking for a pass. She blows by the first defender. Gets past another, and here comes the Central offense now. As they're able to reset. Dangerous pass as it gets intercepted. And dumped right off to Creelman, who's going to take it. Oh, check that. It's Yamola, who's going to clear that as she keeps going. Central defense doesn't really look set up, but they're able to fill back in, and she's going to pass it off. So the Rancocas Valley Devils are going to swing it around again, trying to find someone to cut in and make a play here. It's been a nice played game defensively, save for a few bumps. We've seen some very strong play on defense. Not a lot of scoring in this first quarter. And they can't really get going on offense here as no one really has a pass. Will be a pass up to Clothier, who's trying to orchestrate something with her teammates. Trying to get some kind of off-ball movement. Morgan Adams right on her, though. And this possession has taken a lot of time. Rancocas Valley really doesn't seem to have anything here. And she can try to make a play herself. But it's stopped. It's going to be picked up by Central. Morgan Adams with another big stop. So far, she's been establishing herself as a bit of an issue for Rancocas Valley offense. As Central's going to get on the clear. Coming up. Pass open. Ooh, dangerous pass. And it's going to be scooped up. Ooh. It's picked up by Capone. And now Abby Lantos, the team's leading scorers, coming in. As their teammates are going to file around, and now Central's going to get a chance to set up their offense. Back up. There was a cut inside. The play didn't work out like they wanted to, and that missed ball might go out of bounds, but nope, saved. Almost a bad play there to cost them, but Central's going to get it back. And Logan Miller's looking for a pass. Skylar Brandt's pushing in, and she's taking it herself. Come right in and scores! Skylar Brandt making it happen. No pass. She just took that herself. Accurate shot on the top of the net. That is very hard to save. And we're evened up with 12:45 to go. So after getting the goal for Central, Skylar Brandt's going to get right back to work on the face-off. As Rancocas Valley is going to send Elena Corson to do face-off duties here. The third face-off of the game.
Rancocas Valley is Elena Corson, and for your Red Devils of Central, Skylar Brandon.
You're the mayor here.
Whistle's blown and the ball goes up. Skylar Brandt almost getting her second ground ball off the face-off, but it's fighting hard, as that's going to be Corson again. She's gotten a couple big ground balls so far this game, and that one's going to help Rancocas Valley get on offense again. DeMarco might have a bit of room, maybe create something, as we'll see the ball go behind net. That's Clothier. She's got it at the top. And we're seeing a little bit of movement. Two players inside pushing in. Now they're stacked through to the top. Double team is going to prevent Clothier from pushing in herself, so she's going to have to pass it off, but gets it right back immediately. And for Molesky Montgomery, passing the ball. But watch out, because Sventi, we've seen her do that a few times. She can attract the defense in, either make a swing pass out or just try to go for the shot herself. First time shooting in this game, went over the net. That's a move you got to watch for. As she gets the ball back. Carrying out on top of net. That's a clear lane, but she doesn't give it the pass. Instead, she swings right by and goal! Bottom right corner.
Goal.
Sydney Sventi gets her first goal of the game. There was a bit of a decoy assist there as the cutter in attracted a lot of attention on the defense. She was able to blow right by in a one-on-one situation. A perfectly placed shot on the bottom of the right corner. Only so much you can do if you're the goalie there. Rancocas Valley is going to grab the 2-1 advantage, as Brandt's going to take another face-off for Central. Looks to be matching up with Corson again.
Corson and Brandt set the face off at midfield.
And another face-off going the way of Rancocas Valley. Although they haven't gotten all those ground balls, they've done a very nice job of controlling it. Oh! Lantos picks it up, and she's going to push in. Ooh, but be stopped and bumped very hard by Clothier. Usually not what you want to do, but she had a lane there, maybe prevented a shot. Central's going to have to set up in the half court now. Pushing right in. Oh, just missed, but rebounded by Central. And Skylar Brandt's got it. Brandt off to Shannon Parker, who passed it off to Abby Lantos. Gets it to Jordan Sponso. Pass up. Almost had a shot. But good positioning by Clothier is going to prevent that from happening. Central's going to swing it around and try to get another attempt going. Low by. Immediately. Fake. Doesn't have it. Lost it. Some nice moves by Abby Lantos. And she might be getting another shot opportunity off the penalty. Yep, she's going to pick it up. And she's going to have that chance to charge the goal immediately. Push in immediately and bumped a little bit. It's going to be a push. So Abby Lantos draws the push. And she's going to go back at it again. Set off. Coming in. Bumped again. They call that one again, so we're going to see a third time on this free shot. Up again, she's got plenty of room, and it's in. You can only give a team as good as Central so many attempts like that until they're finally able to cash one in. The reckless play from the Rancocas Valley defense gives them 3 chances on open shots, and on that third, they're finally able to convert. Abby Lantos connects on the goal to tie things up at 2. We're going to see Corson and Brandt again on the faceoff. Brandt has done pretty well on faceoffs for this game. And after that big goal, another face-off win could really help this team. I'm going to call that immediately. So Central's going to get the ball. We're going to have Brandt take it at the midfield as the Central middies come in to fill the lane. And she's pushing in immediately. Blows by 2 defenders. It's going to be Clothier back. Passes it off to Shannon Parker, who goes at the spin. The Clothier's right there on the double team to stop her. So she's going to bring it back up to the start of the field. And they're going to swing it around. Central's half-court offense has actually been pretty good in this game. They've done a pretty nice job of getting the shots they want, as might see some movement here. To Logan Miller. That's up to Shannon Parker. And she finds the quick pass, fighting his way in, and loses it. That was Sloan Coddington on the nice cut, but was roughed up by the Rancocas Valley defense. And we'll see what the call is. And she's going to get another free shot. So Rancocas Valley defense has been playing very sloppy to start this game. They've been their 5th time they've allowed this to happen. It comes in. Oh! Had the top corner, but just pinched it a little bit. But we're going to get a rebound from Abby Lantos. Central's going to get another chance. Abby Lantos coming around the corner. Looking for a pass, but doesn't find one. It's going to go up to Coddington. Now back to Parker. It's up the top of the key. Skylar Brandt's pushing in. But she doesn't find anything. Going to pass that back out to Abby Lantos, who's going to dump it off. And they're going to go around the horn again. But Logan Miller is going to cut in, try to make something happen. Slick shot across the net, but it's just wide. Some tough nose play, but oh, too strong of a bump. And it looks like this ball is going to go the way of Rancocas Valley. Yep. Clothier's got it. Passes that off to the awaiting Carly Seal, who's coming in strong. getting repelled by the Central defense a little bit. She's got 2 players on her. And we're going to have a call here. Looks to be a push. And we're off right away, as Central's defense didn't look like it had time to get set up. You have the numbers there and push her back. Reese DeMarco. As they're going to swing it around. So Rancocas Valley getting their offense set up. And a little bit of a pick. Looked like it was a hit on the stick, but caught some body there. So we're going to run things back, and that's going to be a free shot. Inside. And she airmails the pass. Likely crumbling by the pressure of the Central defense. So it's going to be picked up by Morgan Adams, who's going to need to pass or run out of bounds. Almost forced out of bounds. And she's going to have to pass that back to goal. Marissa Bragg waiting for an open player to materialize. Looked like she was going to have Skylar Brandt there for a second, but they're going to run a play to create, maybe get Morgan Adams open. Maybe Coddleton. She's just going to walk it up herself. But pass in. Almost intercepted, but she pushed up too far. And that's in center to Jordan Sponzo, who's coming in. Skip pass over, open shot. Who just can't get it to go. Sponzo found the skip pass. That was an incredible pass. But now we're right back in. Skylar Brandt almost had a lane there. Going to go back in a second time, but can't find anything. Clothier and Yamola repelling Brandt on that play. So we're seeing him swing it back up. Couple of scoring opportunities in the last few minutes have just slipped through their hands, as looking like they have to create another one. Round. And pass in, but defense all over her, and she's going to drop it as Clothier gets another ground ball. Jordan Sponzo gets beat as Clothier is just running this up herself. She's going to look to find someone to pass it to. Dumps it off into midfield, and that's right into all those white jerseys. Central's going to grab it. That's Abby Lantos who's bringing it up. She's going to come right in with Carly Seal, and she blows by both of them. So here comes Central now, as they're going to have a chance to set up on offense. Still a 2-2 game. We know both these teams can score, but the defense has just been so good in this game that it's been tough. But also Central's had a lot of chances to score that they've just missed. You saw that sequence where they had a lot of free penalty shots that they couldn't connect on, and that unfortunate skip pass that almost went in. And that's going to be another great defensive play, this time by Devin Creelman. She's fighting her way through the Central ride, and she might get the clear herself, but nope, she's going to back it out and pass that out to Yamola, who's going to find Emily Corson. But that pass is going to get picked up by Montgomery. Coming in, lane gets filled, so she's going to have to head out. 2 minutes left in the first half. Still a 1-1 game. Sventi finds Emily Corson. And Clothier might be pushing in. We see a wall of defenders. Pick and roll, and it's good. Perfectly executed pick and roll. As Emily Clothier is going to grab the assist. And it looked like it may have been Sweeney or probably Corson that made that shot.
Elena Corson with the goal for the Red Devils of Rancocas Valley.
So Rancocas Valley is going to grab the 3-2 advantage. Minute 36. Central's got to get an offense here and try to even this game up going into the half. And Skylar Brandt and Elena Corson taking the face off again. Brandt's got another face off going towards the Rancocas Valley goal. And she's going to fight for that ground ball, but lose. Ultimately, Corson was always there sooner than her as Rancocas Valley is going to grab the ball. Now he's pushing in. Devin Creelman. He's going to find that right into that circle. So they're going to swing it around. The minute 10 left. They're going to try to keep this ball all on their side. Looking to get set up. It's Joyce on the cut. Nice save. And the cut distracted the defense. Got a clean shot off, and Marissa Bragg saves another goal. With 43 seconds, they're going to try to get some quick offense. And maybe not the best choice of pass there as Rancocas Valley going to get it right back. Oh, Joyce almost had it. Ball's going to slip by and almost rolled into the goal. Again, good instincts. As that's going to be Grace Irvano preventing disaster there. As we're seeing this ball go up and down. Here we see Shannon Parker is going to push in. She might have a chance to goal. Loses it though. Gets it back. And we're out of time, tripped just as the clock expires. And they're going to put 2 seconds back on the board. It looks like that tripping call happened right before. So Skylar Brandt's going to get a clean shot attempt on this penalty shot to close out the first half. And here we go. Open. Oh, right off the face mask of goalie Patricia Miller, and that's how the first half is going to end. Just what we could have asked for, a close competitive matchup. Not as much offense as I think most of us were expecting, but still, this is going to be a really close matchup, and I don't think either team are pulling away here. That's the end of the first half. Thank you for watching the first half on Channel 27 HGTV. We'll now cut to a Morgan Adams interview that was done prior.
And joining us today at halftime of the Red Devils game against Rancocas Valley is Morgan Adams of the Lady Red Devils. Morgan, so how has the season gone so far for you and the team?
I think it's gone pretty well. There's definitely been some games where our first half wasn't as strong as we wanted it to be, but we're definitely a second half team. And there's some games that were close, should have gone our way, but didn't. But I think for the most part, we're starting to gel together and play a lot better.
So you mentioned that gelling in the second half team. Do you feel like things have improved, that you have, in fact, kind of turned the corner a little bit?
I definitely think we have. Like our first game against Morristown, we, I think, won one draw. And now we're a little bit more competitive, and I think that's definitely reflecting in our scores.
Morgan, what do you think has been the strength of this year's team so far?
I think our defense is pretty solid, and a lot of us have been playing together for a really long time, so I think we really come together well and feed off of each other really well.
And moving down the road, we only have about, I don't know, three weeks left or so of high school career, correct? Does it start to kick in a little bit for you about the time starting to shrink?
Definitely. I mean, school's coming to an end, lacrosse is coming to an end. It's definitely surreal. I feel like I just started and now it's already over. Well,
you say you feel like you just started. Do you remember when you were a freshman coming in here, and how fast has this thing gone?
Extremely fast. I mean, barely even feels like I had a sophomore or a junior year. Yeah.
Well, in some ways, you mentioned about the junior year, Morgan. There was no junior year, at least as far as lacrosse goes. Has it made this year, in a lot of ways, something extra special for you and for your teammates?
I definitely think it has, because a lot of us seniors never even had that junior year, and you just have to step up right into a leadership role. And a lot of people, it's their first year on varsity, and there's a lot that's expected with that. And I think definitely with the underclassmen too, it's interesting to see all of them coming up and playing with us without having any real experience on a varsity team or playing at this level.
And that was Red Devil senior Morgan Adams. Morgan, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Stewart Field. I'm Dan Squicciarini. We saw a good first half of action between the Rancocas Valley Red Devils and the Hunterdon Central Red Devils in girls lacrosse. Although, as good as the action we've seen, it's been mostly defensive. We've not really seen a whole lot of scoring, just 2 to 3. We know both these teams can score. They've gotten into double digits in goals in many games this season. We have not seen that yet. So we'll see if the scoring will pick up here in the second half or if the defensive theme will continue. Both teams taking the field for the second half. Maybe another face-off. No real surprises for the face-off. We're going to have Skylar Brandt versus Emily Corson again.
Set to face off at midfield for the Red Devils in Hunterdon Central is Skylar Brown. And for Rancocas Valley is Elena Corson. Second half action set to start.
Another face-off, another ball going Central's way. Really good play from Catherine Peacock. And she's going to try to take this right in herself, turning to the other side, and she loses it, but is fighting to get it back. A lot of red shirts there, so it's going to be probably going Rancocas Valley, but we're fighting it off again. She's going to come up with it. Skylar Brandt's going to come up with it. Nice play to keep the offense alive. And we're going to come up. Coming around. We've seen a few cuts by Central players that have resulted in some nice passes. A few scoring opportunities that have just gone a little high. Their shooting has looked pretty good so far in this game, though, even though they've had pretty minimal opportunities. Pushing in this time is Iverino. Stays with it, but loses it. Scooped up quickly by Carly Seal, who's got that down the field. She's taking it herself. And Rancocas Valley's going to get the offensive, their first offensive chance of the second half. So ball's at center. They're swinging it around. Morgan Adams has been very invaluable for Central defense so far, but that's going to come in. And a really nice stop again, this time by Marissa Bragg. She played goalie in the first half of this game as well and came up with a few big saves. Iverino is going to get bumped. And she's going to start back up with it right away. Coming in, she's going to get repelled. And Central offense is going to get set up after a pretty short time on defense. There's not much off-ball action. See a little bit of a cut at center by Logan Miller, but not much going on. Again, they're going to reset and see a cut. Logan Miller, again looking for the pass, but it never comes. It's going to be a wraparound for Abby Lantos. But she's going to get triple teamed, so she's going to have to pass it back out. And around the horn they go again. Rancocas Valley defense has really clamped down on any pushes in center. And also, a lot of those passes have been interrupted. She's going to push in. A lot of traffic. And too weak of a pass. Can't get over as it was intercepted. And the Red Devils of Rancocas Valley are going to have the ball. But not before Devin Creelman has to fight through a bit of central defense. All the way back. A few passes at midfield. And they've got this ball cleared out. Setting up for another offensive possession. Pass right away. Missed it, but fortunately, DeMarco was there to clean that up. The central defense has also played very well in this game. Most notably, Morgan Adams has come up with a few big stops. As that was almost a push from Skylar Brandt. But now DeMarco's going to get it. She's going to evade two defenders, but doesn't have much of a lane. So coming back to X. She's going to swing that around again. And that ball's going to get knocked away. Race to the ball. It's going to get stopped easily by Corson. As Rancocas Valley is going to set up for another offense here. Almost an overthrow. And that's going to get straight up blocked. Around, and we're going to call a stoppage of play. Really nice block from central defense. Looked like that was number 21 Morgan Adams again coming up with a big stop. Straight up blocked the pass. But fortunately nothing comes of it as Rancocas Valley is going to get right back on offense. Swinging it around again. A little bit of a pass, and there's going to be a block. Looked like on that play we had Molesky Montgomery do a give and go pass and try to go for the screen, but it didn't work as they're going to reset. Actually, nope, they're going to reset. So Montgomery's got it. She's going to cut in right after the pass, but again, double teamed. Reese DeMarco has it, trying to push in, but can't get it. So back out to behind the net. As she slips that one up. Double move. Closing right on. Really good save. Marissa Bragg saving another defensive breakdown as Rancocas Valley had a player right in there with the ball. It's centered right up to the net. Right on. He's got a perfect lane to the net, but there's going to be a flag on the play, and that ball's going Central's way. So nearly a shot. Almost went in for Rancocas Valley. He's instead going to go for Central. So they get the stop here. Still only down one goal, but that offensive possession took quite a lot of time. Logan Miller is going to win, but lots of red shirts there to stop her. She's still getting chased down by everyone, but she just keeps running by everyone. So Central gets the clear, and they're back on offense. They haven't gotten any really good shots so far on the net this half. And even in the first quarter, the ones they had were... Oh, breaks in. Shot, bounce shot. It was a bounce shot by Shannon Parker. As Central still has the ball. Attracted a lot of attention to that left side, and she was able to create an open lane there. Now this time it's Skylar Brandt pushing in. Brandt still got it. She comes up with it, and she's going to drop it. but we're going to see a whistle. Looks like she may have gotten bumped there at some point. So the ball's going to go back on to the central side. Skylar Brandt's going to grab the ball. Up at center, she's starting to play off. Free shot? No. Have another call. So we're going to get another free shot again. Rancocas Valley's been surrendering quite a lot of these free shots. Is Skylar Brandt's going to get another attempt? Good defensive play. Caught atop of the head of that stick, as that ball is going to go just high. So another free shot that the Rancocas Valley defense is able to survive and keep this a one-goal game. Like Logan Miller's trying to push in. Turns to the right side, and it's in! Went to the right side, had a clean open lane at the shot. One of the longer distance shots of the day, but it falls. The bottom right corner, she's able to find it. And things are all tied up here with 16:27 left to go. So Skylar Brandt's going to head out for another face-off. As Central looks to keep the momentum rolling. They've done quite well on face-offs today, and winning another one here would be really good for them. She's going to match up again with Elena Corson. Ball's up again, and it's headed towards the side, and it's going to be grabbed by Earl Ivano, but we're going to see a whistle, and it's staying on Central's side, so another face-off one, and she's going to go ahead with it right away. Taking it down behind the net at X. There it is, pass. No shot attempt there for Abby Lantos. As passed off. Swinging it around. Take this inside. Look for a pass. Shot on net, and it's good. Catherine Peacock, as Central's got 2 goals quickly here. Wraparound goal for her, as the score is 4-3. Central grabs their first lead of the game. The Rancocas Valley defense has really got to figure some things out. They were looking really strong in the first half, but a couple of chances you give this team, they're going to go for it. Central shot 12 shots on goal. That's 4 more than Rancocas Valley has. And they got an extra one that's landed. 4-3, face-off, the same matchup we've been seeing all day. It's Skylar Brandt against Elena Corson. Ball's going to head towards the Rancocas Valley defense. They're going to be able to pick up the ground ball. And whistle called. Yep. Rancocas Valley ball. But another whistle is called, and it's going to be another stoppage of play. And we're starting things up again. Rancocas Valley He's going to grab the ball, and they're going to be able to get on offense here. Trying to respond to that goal. This is the first time they've trailed in the game. Devin Creelman. Pass off to Core. Montgomery's got it, and they're going to swing it around again. Almost a nice another stop by Riley Batten, but nothing comes to that. Clothier's going to cut in, going to pass it off, and now Montgomery's going to cut in, but she's repelled by two defenders. It was Skylar Brandt, but call, flag out. Not sure what the call was there, but it's going to be a free shot. This is Rancocas Valley's first free shot of the game. It looks like Creelman's taking it, and she's just going to pass it out. They opt to just swing it around instead and set up on the half-court offense. Getting inside. And nice defensive play there as it's going to force DeMarco to pass it back. Looking around, but she can't find anything. It's going to be back to Clothier. Might have a lane pass inside. Knocked. And that's going to be picked up. Another good play by the Central defense. As the ball's going to get right back to the goalie. Unfortunately, a bad pass there. Grace Olivano can't handle it, so bad break for Central as Rancocas Valley is going to get right back on offense. Little over 13 minutes left. As they're swinging it around again. Another double team. It's going to force that pass back out. Might have someone on the left side, maybe in isolation. Inside. And she's going to get bullied on the inside, and it's going to be a call there. Looks like we're going to see Elena Corson taking the shot here. Has the ball on the right side of her stick. Able to speed right up, and it's good. So we're all tied up here as Elena Corson gets the goal.
Elena Corson with the goal of the Red Devils of Rancocas Valley, with 12:26 left to go in the second half.
So we're starting to see a little more scoring in the second half. Both teams are getting on the board early. We're going to see another face-off. Skylar Brandt again against Elena Corson. Here's the face. Catherine Peacock can't handle it. It's going to be made things a little more difficult as Central almost had a chance at winning that face-off. Instead, Rancocas Valley is going to pick it up, and they're going to head out on offense. This one's dumped off to Lacey Parker. Bringing it in. Pass over to Haley Joyce. And that's going to clear things for Rancocas Valley. They're going to grab the ball. Set up on offense. Tie game here. About 12 minutes left to go. Every possession being critical at this point in the game, especially with how low the scoring has been. Usually you can think of goals in lacrosse as not necessarily easy to come by, but it's plenty of scoring throughout a game. That's not been the case here. Bounce pass, but it's going to get blocked. Probably hit someone's leg. No matter. It's a stop for Central as Grace Olivano is bringing it up. No one's going covering to get the ball. We're seeing no. All over it. Some physical play. Clothier hit the deck trying to stop that ball. And I guess looks like her effort had paid off because Rancocas Valley is going to get the ball. And the pass not handled. Creelman had plenty of time to get to that, but just couldn't. Lacey Parker is gotten some extra attention. She's getting double teamed, but she's able to get by both of them. So that clear didn't come easy for Rancocas Valley, but they got it. And they're going to set up on offense for another possession. Those midfield plays, taking some extra time off the clock. Those are the kind of extra plays and little slip-ups like that pass can really go a long way into deciding a game as close as this one. Mid-pass inside, couldn't get to it. Picked up, shot off the crossbar, rebounded again though. Montgomery on the rebound and she's coming in, got it. Bottom left corner, she finds the net. What an effort from Molesky Montgomery. 2 shot attempts by Rancocas Valley in quick succession. She was just standing in the right place at the right time. Rancocas Valley grabs the lead 5-4. It's been a minute before Central has had a pretty clear shot opportunity. Although they've been winning a lot of face-offs, they haven't been converting all of them into goals. Skylar Brandt and Corson matching up again. As automatic as Skylar Brandt is, I'm sure they'd love to see another face-off win. And we're going to break up as there was some kind of issue setting up the face-off. No matter, we're back again with it. We finally set up for this face-off. Ball goes up. Another ground ball picked up by Olivano.
Grace Urbalino.
Thank you. Grace Urbalino is going to set up with the ball, dumps it right off, and Central's going to get their offense going again. Goals have been coming out of premium. They're only down 1, but I'm sure in this game it feels like a lot more. As we've got about 9 minutes left in this game, they need to get something on the board. Abby Lantos pushing in. Goal! I was just about to say, Rancocas Valley defense has been doing a pretty good job of stopping Abby Lantos, the Central's top scorer, but I would have been wrong right there as she gets the goal, and things are all tied up again, heading out there for another face-off. Again, Brandt versus Corson on the face-off. Central's done a great job off the face. Particularly, those 2 wing players have done a really good job picking up the ground balls. Ball goes up. This time it goes the way of Rancocas Valley. But still, Skylar Brandt making a great play on that one. She's coming around. As everyone's going to file into position. Central has looked a lot better this half on offense than in the first. They can only muster a handful of goals. Now they've already scored a few. Logan Miller's going to come in. Help defense is going to prevent her, though. And they're going to set up again. Saw a cut there. Wrap around from Brandt. It looks like we're not seeing anything there. She's going to back out, and they're going to take a reset. Around and around. She was looking to cut in on this play. Looks like they're going to run isolation for Peacock. So she's got nothing there. May have even been a push on her, trying to do too much there. So Rancocas Valley is going to grab the ball. Their central defense has not been easy on their clears. Okay, it looks like they couldn't get properly set up there, as that's going to be an easy blow-by. As Montgomery made it look pretty easy there. And Rancocas Valley is setting up to their offense. Wrap around, and we're going to see a flag. And the crowd not being very happy about that. That call as looks like Rancocas Valley is going to grab the ball. They're going to get a free shot. Coming in, and she gets it. Clothier off the free shot.
And that was a goal for the Rancocas Valley Red Devils.
So with 6:37 left to go, Rancocas Valley grabs the lead again.
6:37 left to go in the second half.
Central has been down before in this game. They're going to have to keep showing grit and try to score again, just to keep things tied. But again, that's a tall order. Both these defenses have been playing outstanding. About to see why faceoffs are just so important in the game of lacrosse. With 6:37 left to go, this faceoff win could be very important if Central can just get the ground ball, get right back on offense.
Unbelievable.
If they're going to push up, ball swatted towards the central side, but no one can pick it up. It looked like Clothier had a pretty easy ground ball, but she could not get it. Instead, we're going to see Central grab the ball here on what to look to be a push. So Central getting the first possession after that goal. Not being a whole lot of time left in this game, these possessions are going to have to make them count. Going to have to try to get as many shots as you can. Not be careless with the ball. Zervalino pass back. Cut inside, looks to be some kind of screen. Saw Miller at mid, but Brandt couldn't push in enough. Trying to make something happen, but she can't. Dumps off to Ilervino, who is again double teamed. Has some good help defense. Couldn't find anyone who was open. So you push in. Nope. Again, the help defense showing up. Can't push in any further. So they're going to go around again, try a reset. Still, off-ball offense is still having issues here. We haven't seen a lot of movement. Again, Miller stuck with a double team, and she's going to drop the ball. But fortunately, she was bumped, so Central's going to retain possession. And what is being a pretty time-costly possession. If Miller's going to push right in, dump shot low, but it looked like she was expecting it. Patricia Miller gets the save. As she's off the net right now. But Rancocas Valley's having a pretty easy time getting this clear. No issues for Yamola as she pushes it in. And now Rancocas Valley sets up on their offense with just 5 seconds under 4 left. Swinging it around. One more goal here could probably put this one out of reach. So Central's going to have to come up with a huge stop. Good pressure there, forces the drop, but couldn't clamp down on it. As they're going to swing it around. Again. To open, and that's in. As he gave Clothier the lane and she hit it. There's going to be a flag on the play, though. Clothier got her second goal of the game, and now it's 5-7, Rancocas Valley.
It's now 7-5 Rancocas Valley with 3:08 left to go in the second.
And we're going to call a timeout here, it looks to be.
And there was a timeout call.
So Red Devils calling, both teams are the Red Devils. Central looks like calling timeout, talk things over. So as we exit out of the timeout, we've got 3 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. Rancocas Valley leads Hunterdon Central 5-7, 7-5. So after that last goal, we're going to see another face-off here. Same matchup we've seen all day, Elena Corson versus Skylar Brandt.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3:08 left to go. Brandt facing off versus Elena Corson, trailing Rancocas Valley by a score 7-5.
It's up. Looks like Lavino had possession of it. And, yep, she gets the ground ball, but it's pushed out of bounds.
Good hustle there by Ervelino.
Catherine Peacock pushing in. Central's going to be playing this fast now, as Peacock can't secure it. But a good defensive play. And Olivia Puppo's got it. But her pass not really on target. Ervelino can't handle it. Rancocas Valley's going to take possession. Got just about 2.5 minutes left. Central's going to have to play this aggressively and try to get a turnover. As they're going to send 2 people up on the ball. And he's going to blow by both of them. Nope, he's going to pass it back. Drops it. He was right there but couldn't get on it. Rancocas Valley breaks through. And now they're going to have possession of the ball.
2 minutes left in the second half.
2 minutes left in the second half as Rancocas Valley gets it, but it's dropped. And that's going to be a hit over the head. So that's going to be gotten. Lucia Capone passes it off. Push up. Big pass. Knocked away. But it looks like it's going to say on this side of the field. So the minute 42. Central still alive here. But a huge defensive play for number 17, Sydney Sventi. But it's going to get turned over immediately. So Central's get the ball back. Just over 90 seconds left, though. They're going to have to make each one count. And pushing it in fast. We're going to have to see some quick cuts here. As Brant's just sitting at X with it, looking for anyone to pass to. They don't see anyone. Everyone's hoping for some action here. They're taking a lot of time off the clock. Just about a minute left, and that's in. Pass over the net. Minute and 3. Grace Ervelino brings Central to within 1 with a minute and 3 left. Surprise, quick pass. Had her right in the position she needed to. Face-offs are where you live and die. Skylar Brant's out there again as Elena Corson comes on the field to take the face. So we're on the precipice of watching the most important face-off of the game to date. Ball's going to be up. And a great play by Ervelino as she pushes it in. As Central's got a chance if they go fast. Under a minute left to go. Looking for anyone to cut to. Ervelino has it. Fakes the shot. At center. Shot. It's good! Grace Ervelino gets 2 goals and brings Central right back in here. We're tied 7-7 with 40 seconds left to go.
Wow. 43.9 seconds.
And just a couple of minutes ago, Central looked completely out of it. 2 quick goals and they're right back in it. Grant against Corson on the face. As good as the face-offs have been from Brant, you cannot undervalue the play that the wing players have had. They have made some really great ground balls that have gotten Central right on offense. And they have a chance to do it again. Ball's up. And right there is Peacock. We're pushing in. She's got no one to pass to on the left side. Forced back by 2 defenders to the back of the goal. She's going to pass it again. Now finds Abby Lantos. Might have something. Someone cut in. Can't beat 2 defenders. Pass up to Ervelino. Ervelino's got 2 on her. Catherine Peacock's shot is good! She is able to beat her defender. Bounce shot. Right by Patricia Miller at the goal. And Central has scored 3 goals here in a matter of 3 minutes. They lead 8-7 with just 10 seconds left to go. What a finish. And Rancocas Valley calls timeout. What an unbelievable turn of events.
Let's check.
So coming out of the face-off, or coming out of the timeout, we got 10 seconds left. Central leads Rancocas Valley 8-7. They don't even really need to do anything crazy on this face-off. All they really need is just for the ball to go up in the air and just a bit of a scrum to occur to let those last 10 seconds tick off the clock and tick off for their victory. Branton Corson on the face again. Ball's up towards Rancocas Valley's net. Bumped, and Central recovers it. Time ticking off. And that'll do it. Central takes the game 8-7. With 3 goals scored in the last 4 minutes, they come from behind. Improbable victory. This team just has grit. And they finish it off, improving to a record of 8-4. Playing a great game against a good team. From Stewart Field, this is Dan Squitrini, HCRHS Channel 27. Thank you for watching.